What if I told you that real intelligence is not about what you believe, but how you arrive at that belief? My father wanted me to become a person who always looks for the real reason behind everything. Someone who doesn't just accept things blindly, but understands them deeply. But when I was just 3 years old, he passed away. Later, a court decided that I should be taught religion so that it would be good for me. I often wonder, did that court ever regret that decision? Because the way they expected that education to affect me, it didn't. People might say that stopping such education is a bad thing. But think about it. If we stop questioning, we stop creating thoughtful people. The truth is, people like me are born when they see flaws in old ways of thinking. When I was young, I was never allowed to think for myself. At that time, thinking independently was almost considered wrong. But today, I've become someone who thinks rationally. And I've realized something important. Thinking deeply is not just for textbooks. It's essential for everyday life. Today, there are many issues, like divorce, birth control, or modern choices, that some religious authorities call sins, just because they're written in old books. But no one asks, do these things actually harm anyone? As long as society keeps judging things, just because it's written somewhere, the world will always need rational thinkers. Once, in America, I got into serious trouble. My mistake? I said that not everything written in religious books is correct by today's standards. Because of that, a court ruled that I was not fit to teach in a college. That experience made me realize something deeply. It's better to use your mind than to blindly believe. Using your mind doesn't mean rejecting everything old. It means asking, how did I reach this conclusion? Even if someone believes in old ideas, they can still be intelligent if they reached that belief through reasoning. The real question is not what you think, but how you think. Nothing is absolutely certain. We should never say, this is the ultimate truth. Instead, think like science does. Every idea is just an estimate. Sometimes more true, sometimes less. Being less certain is actually a sign of real intelligence. People often ask me, what is your religion? I don't know what to tell them. Should I call myself an atheist or an agnostic? The truth is, I don't have solid proof that God exists, but I also don't have proof that He doesn't. So honestly, agnostic is the most accurate answer. But in everyday language, I just say atheist because it's simpler. We must understand this. Some things are more likely to be true than others. For example, we are almost certain that we are all sitting here right now, but we are far less certain about which political party is completely right. Truth exists in levels. If someone believes something you don't agree with, don't force them to accept your view, because what if they are right? For example, if someone says the earth is flat, I might disagree, but I don't need to silence them. I'll continue believing the earth is round, based on evidence, instead of doubting everything blindly. Ask, because today's world isn't just filled with old beliefs, it's also filled with new nonsense. And sometimes, new dogma can be even more dangerous than the old one. So remember, real intelligence is not about certainty. It's about curiosity, not about believing everything, but about questioning wisely.